Insane retention for your MSP isn't just about doing a great job for your clients, it's also about making sure they feel really positive about you. Most MSPs have great retention by default. Sure, you're looking after people properly, but you must also remember that for ordinary business owners and managers, switching MSPs is a distress activity. In fact, the perception is that moving to another MSP is difficult and dangerous. And that's what keeps people with you. It's called inertia loyalty, but relying on it is a really bad strategy. Instead, here's how to systemize going the extra mile so that your clients don't just respect what you do, they love it. We're really talking here about delighting your clients, but not in a haphazard way. One of the great things about owning your own business is having complete control over the experience of the customers, right? If you and I could clone ourselves, then we'd have the perfect businesses because everyone in our team would behave like us. But the reality is that no business is like that because we need other humans and other humans behave in different ways. So unless we put in place systems and train our people on the systems and then coach them to follow those systems and thrive within them day in, day out, we get haphazard performance. I think that customer service is absolutely one of those areas that could and should be systemized in every single MSP. And by customer service, I mean going the extra mile, the stuff that genuinely makes clients think, wow, these tech people are different. Because when you do that consistently, and not just occasionally, you create loyalty, referrals, and a reputation that's almost impossible for your competitors to touch. So let's get into 10 simple but practical ways that you can go the extra mile, and more importantly, how to turn each one into a repeatable system inside your business. The first one, proactive communication. And I don't just mean the usual emails that say your ticket has been updated, but actually I mean reaching out to someone before something becomes an issue. So like a quick monthly check-in call or a short video from a technician summarizing what they're working on for them. The magic here isn't the contact, it's the proactive nature of it. And yes, you can systemize this with a simple CRM task. Every client gets a check-in every 30 days, no exceptions. Now, obviously, if you've dealt with some tickets with them in those 30 days, you can skip that. But if you haven't really dealt with your clients, you haven't sorted anything big out for them in the last 30 days, then send them a proactive video just telling them some stuff you're doing or just checking in to say, hi, how are you? What's happening right now within the business? Number 2, personalized micro touches. Things like remembering their birthday. I mean, what if you got the birthday of every user at every client and you just sent them something? I don't know, just sent them a card or just sent them a video message from the team. I know that means a bit of work every week, but it's a point that it really connects with them. What if you celebrated their business anniversary? What if you found out and congratulated them when they hired someone new? In fact, you're one of the first people to find out when they hire someone new, right? If they remember to tell you, although I realize most of your clients probably tell you the day that person starts and they need that new user account like 12 minutes ago. You can use your PSA to automate reminders like this so it feels spontaneous to the client, but of course it's been completely engineered by you behind the scenes. Number 3, unexpected education. You can send short, helpful did you know videos or articles. Not generic stuff, but tailor it to what that client thinks about. And this is, again, very easy to automate with content libraries, tags, and scheduled sends. The goal is for them to feel that you are looking out for them, that you've got their back. I'm interrupting myself to ask, do you have a copy of my book yet? MSP Marketing Start Here shows you how to go from 0 leads to new clients. It's the basics of marketing for your MSP explained in a 45-minute read, and you can get it as a paperback, on Kindle, and on Audible. Go to mspmarketingedge.com/books, or better still, scan the QR code. Number 4. Project follow-ups. So most MSPs disappear the moment a project finishes. Instead, create a standard 2-week follow-up call. How's it bedding in? Any rough edges? Anything that we should tweak? This is such a small thing. It takes 5 minutes to make this call, but it makes you look like a premium partner. Number 5, user level support. So not just helping the managers and the decision makers in your company, but helping the end users get better as well. You could do a monthly Ask Me Anything session, either on a Zoom or maybe even in their office. Or perhaps just do a 5-minute training tip for them or some quick Loom videos to show them shortcuts on the systems you know that they're using because you've got that information recorded. This just builds huge amounts of goodwill, actually across the whole company, not just with the leadership team. And you know, when it comes to contract renewal time, who does the leadership team ask whether or not they should stick with their current IT partner or move on? Yeah, it's the users. So you should be working on the users. They're the influencers. Work on them as much as you work on the decision makers. Number 6. Surprise recovery. When something goes wrong, and there's always something that will go wrong, right? Don't just fix it. Add in a small gesture. That could be a handwritten note or a follow-up call from the technician just to check that everything is now sorted out. And you don't have to do this every time, but if you systemize a menu of goodwill gestures so your team can pick from it without asking you each time and also see what was done last time, then you're making sure that something happens to create goodwill every time there's a fix. Number 7, VIP access. Give your best clients early access to new services, new beta features that you're putting together, or new training sessions. You want to make them feel like they're insiders, and you can systemize this with a simple VIP tier in your CRM or your PSA. And if they're on the list, they get the perks automatically. Number 8, client-only perks. Maybe it's a quarterly webinar just for clients, or a private newsletter, or some checklists and templates that they can use internally. How about a private dinner event once a year that you invite all of your best clients to? It's kind of like an extreme networking event, but only for the very best people. Anything that says you get special value because you're with us, that would work. Number 9, moments of humanity. The tech industry loves automation, but clients love being treated like real people. So you could do a personalized video, a call instead of an email, a quick, hey, I just saw this and I thought of you, send them a link or send them something in the mail. The trick is to systemize prompts rather than the actual actions. Your CRM reminds you to be human with your clients, and then you just choose the method of how you're going to do that. And then number 10, the wow box. Once a year, send something genuinely surprising to your clients. It doesn't have to be expensive, just thoughtful. So it could be a low-level tech gadget. It could be a book, like I talk about marketing books all the time. What if you picked a book that I recommend to you that you've read and you think this is amazing, and you send it to all of your clients and say, I read this book, it's helping me to grow my business, I think it will do the same for you. What a great way to make $10 or $15 or $20 really go far. But you could also just send snacks. You could send other stuff that fits in with your brand. I mean, don't just go with the same USB sticks that all MSPs go with. Just think a little bit outside of the box. And again, systemize it. Make it systemized, scheduled, so it can be repeated on a regular basis. Here's the big idea here. None of these things are hard on their own, and you probably wouldn't do all of them, but you could pick out 2 or 3 and put them in place and turn them into a system so your technicians or your service desk manager can run them without you personally having to do them. The real power here is when they happen consistently and automatically without ever depending on you remembering every detail. That's how your MSP stands out. That's how you build fans instead of just clients. And it's how you create a reputation that makes the price you charge almost irrelevant because people have got such amazing things to say about you. So your challenge for this week is simple. Pick out 1, 2, or 3 of those 10 and just build a tiny system for it. 1 workflow, 1 reminder, 1 checklist. Start there. And of course, as I say, if you have an account manager or a service desk manager, get them to do this for you so that they own this process of systemizing customer delight. And never forget, when you stack these delight systems together, you become the MSP that clients rave about, not just once, but forever.
Paul Green's MSP Marketing Edge.